Hi, I'm Stephen Barr of The Adventure at Walt Disney World. When referring to his success, Walt Disney was fond of saying, "Let us never lose sight of the fact that it was all started by a mouse." And of course, for most people, the story of Walt Disney begins with the story of Mickey Mouse. And for Walt, it certainly was a nice sentiment, but not entirely true. You have to go a lot further back than Mickey if you want to see the secret to Walt's success. In 1922, Walt Disney created Laugh-O-Grams, a company that pioneered amazing breakthroughs in animation for that time. But just a year and a half later, Walt was filing for bankruptcy. In 1924, Walt started work on a series of short films called the Alice Comedies. Even back then, Walt was experimenting with combining animation with live action in 1924. And he had a good run for 3 years. But then those efforts began to wear thin due to the soaring costs of production. It just couldn't continue. And then in 1927, Walt's next creation came, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Oswald was a huge success. But just a year later, Walt's distributor stole Oswald through some shady contract maneuvers. And to add insult to injury, he stole most of Walt's animators and friends. With no idea what to do next, Walt traveled from New York back to Los Angeles. And on that long train ride home, with no thought what he was going to tell his wife Lillian, Walt pulled out his sketch pad and began to draw a little mouse. And you know the rest of the story. In fact, as a cast member, you are now part of that story. But think about it. Walt Disney had been broke, ripped off, abandoned by his associates, and well acquainted with failure many times, even before Mickey Mouse was an idea on his sketch pad. You see, the secret to Walt Disney's success did not start with just a mouse. It was something called perseverance. Every time Walt was knocked down, he never gave up. Have you ever felt like giving up? I know I have many, many times. Have you ever been knocked down and heard that voice inside your head that says, "What's the point?" Well, there's this great verse in the Bible that says, "Don't you know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? So run in such a way to get the prize." Everyone has dreams, but very few have the courage to actually step out and pursue those dreams. Even fewer are willing to keep pursuing those dreams when they experience failure. They quit. They give up. If you want to run the race to win, remember this: stay true. Stay true. Stay true to 3 things. Number 1, stay true to God. He's the one who formed you. He's the one who gave you your unique purpose. He's even the one who gave you your dream. But also, He's the only one who can take you to the finish line because He knows where it is and He knows how to get you there. So stay true to God. Number 2, stay true to your purpose. You have this passion that burns inside you, but there will be times when no one else believes in you, even those closest to you. You have to believe you were formed for a purpose and you will fulfill that purpose. God put it in you and no one can take it away from you if you stay true to your purpose. Number 3, stay true to others. If you're going to be successful in your purpose, you have to believe and support the dreams of others. You need to be out there cheering for them as they run their race. You need to treat them the way you want to be treated. You see, if you've climbed over the backs of others to get ahead, how do you expect them to cheer for you? You need them to fulfill their dreams as much as they need you to fulfill yours. Stay true to others. So there you have it. Stay true to God, stay true to your purpose, and stay true to others. I don't know how many times Walt Disney was knocked down, but I do know for a fact that he got up one more time than he was knocked down. One more time. That's all it takes. I know you could be a world changer. All you have to do is run the race to win. Stay true, and I'll be sure to see you at the finish line. And on behalf of the adventure at Walt Disney World, as always, I wish you a magical week.